Welcome back to Shadowrun Returns, the Let's Play. We are running with Orc Shaman by the name of Good Thoth. And right now, we're doing some Matrix runs with one of the NPCs that's provided to you for the fact... Well, that's for Ed getting out. One of the NPCs that's provided for you for... Oh, that's Overwatch. For the for you know, in case you did not play a Decker. Hello. Okay, you, please stick your head out first. Ah, that's a white sparky ice that I thought was black ice before, but it's not. Okay. If I were being really cautious, I would have just hit in, so we would have both had full, APs as much as possible when we came in. Ow. Charging! That is not a good thing. You go down. You go down hard. I missed. I don't want to know what you're charging. You missed. Okay. Really? I thought that would be enough. Okay. Hacked patient records. Silas Forsberg. Medical records found. Pediatric record partial. One particular pediatrician's entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his physical abnormalities. We've seen many cases like this recently. With the outbreak of changeling children being born, with the aberrant physiology we're seeing, there is no telling what sort of brain functions are affected. Prescribed a series of sedatives last year that seemed to have no effect, upping the dosage. Oh, he had a bad... That's pediatric record. He had a bad awakening, even as an elf. Data missing or corrupted. Contact your administrator for help. The file is quite large and takes over an hour to read through. The final entry, however, is the most significant. It is written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe that being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatment. Unfortunately, my efforts to maintain an emotional boundary with him have proven challenging. He has bonded to me in an unhealthy and frankly an unnerving way. His hero worship exhibits itself in the form of mimic speech patterns and adopting my dress. For this reason, for the health of the patient, I am assigning another doctor to his case. I will inform him at his next session. Got a name now, Dr. Holmes. Let's keep going and find out where he works. I have a feeling that Dr. Holmes is the dead guy in the that everybody thinks is Holmes. I mean, is Silas. I think Silas replaced him. Okay. Let's give you some accuracy before you go in. Oh, no, that was a mistake. You were supposed to do it goes in first. And I missed. Oh! What is that? That's black ice. Oh dear. Okay. I am hurt. So I'm going to heal myself. No gray ice. White ice, no gray ice. White ice is basically like password stuff. Really kind of passive. Black ice can kill you. Literally. Uh-huh. Black ice is illegal. It can fry your brain. 10 to host damage. Yep, see, it's doing damage to Johnny, not his program. That's the nasty thing about black ice. You get taken out by regular ice, you just get kicked out. You get taken out by black ice, you're dead. Hacked employment records. Henry Hollings Holmes, MD, PhD. Check out current employment status. Currently holds the position of Chief Psychiatrist Administrator, Mercy Mental Hospital, Snohomish, Washington, UCAS. Previous employers. Psychiatrist in residence, private practice. Okay. He was up in private practice up until the point he started telling Silas that he was going to have to give him a different, get a different, what do you call it, psychiatrist. Bingo! Back to meat space again. Yes, 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 we're going all the way back. It's kind of odd that a government... Oh, this would not be exactly a government thing. This is medical boards, yes, but probably is a corp. And I don't need you. There is almost never... I've never had ice on the way back. At least not that I remember. Karma gained 6, and I'm not even involved. Reality is, at the end of the day, contextual. As the meat world comes back into focus, your head once again tries to settle on which world is the real one. While the philosophical question lingers, your meat body demands food and drink. You disconnect from your deck to find that the Union safe house has risen. It's not my deck. And what? And, you know, Johnny got away from that quicker than I did. I wonder if there are any upgraded outfits. David looks almost as tired as you do. You can tell that this case has got under his skin like it has yours. Any luck in there? We found an exact match for the DNA, but it was linked to a dead chop shop assistant by the name of Silas Forsberg. Now I have my theories, but what do you think is going on here, good Thoth? Maybe Silas faked his death. That's a distinct possibility. What was it that we saw in the autopsy report? He was killed by sedatives, but the coroner still thought he had ripped his own face off. The coroner really phoned it in on that one. Happens way too often when there's no next of kin willing to foot the bill for a thorough autopsy. I definitely don't think that report told the whole story. They matched the identity by the dental records, right? Not the most reliable. It matches up with something I've seen runners try. It's easy enough to find a body shop that'll make a replica of set of teeth for you. Find some schlub off the street no one will miss, swap the teeth, and throw the heat off your trail for a while. Lucky I've never been that desperate. But why would he need to go to those lengths? Did the police records have something linking him to a different crime? He had a prior for unlicensed plastic surgery. True, wouldn't look too good on someone's record if they wanted to become a doctor. I think this is beginning to come together. The late Silas left all his belongings to a doctor. Dr. Holmes. Employment records have him as the administrator of Mercy Mental, and the picture on his file matches the person you saw downtown. The same person this DNA belongs to. All the evidence points to him being your killer, whoever he really is. I should go find this Dr. Holmes and ask him some very pointed questions. Please pay him my respects. I always find that high-caliber rounds get the message across. You should clearly hire some friends and go loaded for bear. I side-loaded a ton of valuable data from those Lone Star Matrix. Here's your cut. I'll see you later. Okay. Talk to Johnny probably about the case. Hire runners to head to New Mercy General Hospital. How much money? I have 10,000? Let's see if I can get better, Oh, you do have better stuff now. Willpower +1. Ah, here we go. Spirit control +1, charisma +1, and slightly better armor. That's a rigorous set. Ganger mask, it's a bunny mask. Quickness +1, strength +1, willpower +1. We're going with First Nation armor. Okay, you. There we go. Confirm. And let's talk to Algernon. Whoa, let's talk to you real quick. That looks much better. Despite the hour, Buster's fastidiously putting together another wrinkle-free suit. He shows every indication that he's been up for hours, sunk to his elbows in a dozen crates, each containing objects of sinister motte black hidden beneath curls of straw-colored packing foam. The foam flies about as he inventories the shipment, clinging to every surface except for Buster's immaculate suit. Just in time, I've got a whole slew of new toys in from a supplier back east. Factory fresh and still smelling of their mother's gun oil. Maybe there's something in this batch you'd be interested in? How long have you been in the trade, Buster? Well, let's see here. I left Cal Free on July 8th, 2038 at 6:13 in the morning. It was a Thursday. From there I wandered a bit, plied my skills as a merc in half a dozen different wars, official or otherwise. Never did any take to running the shadows like some of the boys I knew. Too subtle for my taste, I suppose. Surely there was no shortage of full-scale engagements to be had, so I didn't want to work. Might still be doing it today if I hadn't lost the arm. But this is Shadowrun. Lots of people replace their arms without needing to. The replacement looks up to the task. What, this year? No, this is a more recent upgrade thanks to Doc Castle over there. For a good while I was sporting something like a good deal clunkier. I kept keep the old one in the back as a reminder. It was also stupid. Some Azzies were lobbing smokers behind our lines, more to mess with us than anything. I decided to toss one back. Didn't it just figure that the one I grabbed ain't a smoker. I got it off, but only just barely. Shredded my old arm, but good. Got plenty of other scars to remember the moment it by as well, but the arm was the big one. So take a word of advice from an old soldier. Make sure you're never holding a grenade in one hand unless you just pulled the pin with the other. Now, if I haven't given you a reason to doubt my professional competence, how about we talk turkey? What can I get you? See what you've got. Okay, I do need a replacement, another gun. I need a backup gun. I'll take the Ares Pred. Ooh. The Bounty Max Power is... I don't have enough range combat. Can't use it. Ares is supposed to be the best. It has better capacity. I'll take the Ares Predator. That's a revolver? Do we have a shotgun here? We do. Oh boy, do we do, but I don't have enough. I might be able to get enough. Mossberg. A Mossberg. I'm going to go for the Remington bow. Okay. Anything else? I can't use any of these. And that'll confirm. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We're going to... I can't use that. Yeah, I can't use that. So we're going to put the Street Sweeper in for now. I'm going to be going to my... let me go ahead and use my karma. Okay. That leaves me... I'm going to have to get to... as soon as I get to 1 karma, I can get that up. I am short 1 karma. Seriously. Okay. Okay. See if you have anything. Algernon looks the same as always, so much so that one might wonder if he ever takes time to eat or sleep. Perhaps his presence on this plane of existence is insubstantial enough that he isn't subject to such base needs, or perhaps he just does those things when no one is looking. Dark clouds surround you, my friend, but perhaps there is something I can provide that would help you with whatever weighs so heavily upon you. What's new in the world of magic, Algernon? The spirits are stirring. Something has upset the natural order. There is something new, different. Seems there's something new every day. What is it this time? All things should change based on the fact that you're playing a shaman. Would that I knew. The spirits speak in riddles. They leave me with more questions than answers. But there is something else out there. Something not born of life as other spirits are. Shaking his head, Algernon opens his clasped hands to you as if begging forgiveness. Too often this world leaves us confounded. I pray I have not left you in such a state with my idle musings. Please, can I be of service to you today? Let me see what you've got. Can't use that. Okay, I can't use that. Haste 3 is nice. Can I use... Wait. Can I use lightning bolts? What about weapons? I already have weapons. Can I get lightning bolts? Can I get lightning bolt 1? I can get lightning bolt 1. Okay, I will go ahead and get lightning bolt 1. Conjuring. Haste 2. Lightning barrier. I actually like that. Quiet bomb. Silence. Slow 2. You know, I'm going to go ahead and take the quiet bomb. I'm going to take haste 3. Confirm. Okay, you are lightning bolts. Where's haste? Where's haste 3? There we go. Let's remove you. Let's put in that. Okay. Let's remove you. And we'll put in that. I'm going to need to get some med kits instead of the frag grenade. Okay. There's Castle. Just one glance is all you need to tell that good doctor is exhausted. Her crumpled scrubs are stained with a mix of blood and other fluids too colorful to be naturally occurring in the human body. Her eyes are those of a person who has built up a substantial sleep debt and has no idea when or how to begin paying it off. I'm not one to talk, but you look like Drek. Afraid there isn't much I can do for that. Doc Castle snaps her fingers and calls forth the spirit normally seen perched on her shoulder. It appears from out of the ether, and the doctor immediately seems less fatigued than she was a moment before. Now, what can I do for you? Everything all right here, Doc? Here at the Union? Yes, fine. I'm just getting back myself. Days here tend to be slow, so I volunteer at a medical center on the other side of Touristville. And I had a rough shift. What happened? What always happens? Some run, or some deal, or some meet went south. One thing led to another, etc., etc. I didn't hear all of the details. All I really know is what came in on the lips of the victims healthy enough to still speak. Apparently, one of the Baron's gangs incurred the wrath of the local Silpa rings. According to a rolling shootout through the city streets, several bystanders were injured. But the real mess didn't begin until a party crashed into the yard of an old industrial plant out on Union Hill Road. They woke some sort of toxic spirit, which then began running amok, causing easily as much damage as the initial battle. And we were left to pick up the pieces, of course. But enough about my troubles. Let's hear about yours. Tell me what ails you. I need to check out your medical supplies. Yes, and yes, and yes. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at the cyberware. Silvertech. Data jack. See, if I use this, it reduces my essence, so I'm not going to use it. Never mind. Okay. Hello, Mr. Delilah. If you're looking for runner skin, I'm your guide. Discreet service only. I need to hire a crew. Okay. Where is Coyote? Oh, there's Shannon. Where is Coyote? Coyote is not being an option. I need a Decker. What do you have? No, thank you. Let's do the picture contacts. You are more expensive, aren't you? You've been upgraded. You're now using a katana. We'll do that. And I'm going to go ahead and take Shiny Bit again. Okay, you're using an axe. Well, well, well. Okay. The blood you found at the warehouse belongs to a man masquerading as Dr. Holmes. You've tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital, located in the notoriously anti-metahuman farmlands of Snohomish. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach the walled and gated hospital compound. Despite the pretense of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops or greets you as you drive up to the large, crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top a damaged roof, cracked walls, and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial light within speaks of inhabitants. You walk up to the hospital steps to confront Sam Watt's killer and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. And that is going to be the end of this video, and I think that's going to be the end of my recording tonight. I think my hard drive space is getting fairly low for one thing. So I'm going to click continue, and then I'm going to save and exit. Can I bring this in? I can't bring it in. Oh well. Okay. I am not going to be able to use the Remington. I'll be using the Street Sweeper and the Ares Predator. Okay. Anyway. Oh well. One karma off the Remington. Okay. Ready to save and exit. See you guys later. Bye-bye.